Coach Carly, and it's been a while since I've done one of my grocery store haul videos, so you can check out what I stock in my kitchen so that I make sure I have healthy food on hand all the time. And I thought this would be an appropriate time to do it because we are moving this week. Hooray, so exciting. Can't wait to have a bigger kitchen. But so we're going to be packing up our kitchen stuff. So I wanted to do a bunch of food prep today, so basically all our food for the week ahead is done and ready to go, so I can pack up the kitchen and not stress about it. Along with the move this week, I'm also going to be starting a new diet tomorrow. I'm saying diet because this is sort of a stricter thing. I was diagnosed with SIBO, which is small intestinal bacterial overgrowth, so that seems to be the root cause of why I get some weird unexplained bloating and digestive issues that I just haven't been able to get rid of. With other things, you know, it's gotten better, but I still have some issues, and we finally found out with my naturopath that that's what's going on. So, with SIBO, I have to follow a very strict, specific diet in terms of the types of foods I can eat. I'm not saying diet in terms of doing this for weight loss and counting calories or anything like that. It's just a diet in terms of the types of foods I'm allowed to eat. So the SIBO diet is a combination of the SCD, which is specific carbohydrate diet, which limits the certain types of carbs you're eating, so no starches, not really any sweeteners, things like that. And then the low FODMAP diet. FODMAP stands for like fermentable oligoro, poly, and monosaccharides, something like that. Polyols. It's different types of sugar chains, basically. That are found in different fruits and veggies and other things, so you're trying to limit those as well. So the combination of the two means that there are very specific things I can and can't eat. Mainly, so like I said, no starches, so I won't be having any like potatoes or sweet potatoes, no plantains, no grains, not any beans. I am already grain-free with paleo, but I do usually eat rice and I'll have to take that out. So those starches are gone. The only sweetener I'm allowed is a little bit of honey. And then very specific fruits and veggies too. Like I cannot have any onions or garlic. They're high in FODMAPs. So that, you can imagine, is really tricky. They're in everything, so I really have to prepare all my own food going forward for now, which is why I'm making sure to do this. So you can read up some more about that. I'm happy to answer questions if you want to email me to ask me more about this diet. But we'll move ahead and talk about what I got for the week. So we'll start down here. Protein-wise, I got a couple dozen eggs, of course. I always have eggs in my fridge. These are non-GMO verified and cage-free, so you want to make sure your chickens are happy and healthy so that their eggs are good for you too. You know, I'm going to do some hard-boiled eggs with these so I have some good snacks. Just whip them up for breakfast. You know, it's always important to have them on hand. I'm going to make some homemade mayo. Yeah, so eggs, always great. I managed to find some sugar-free bacon. Like I said, the only sweetener I'm allowed is a little bit of honey. And there wasn't actually any honey-cured bacon that I found at my grocery store, but I managed to find some no sugar added bacon. And again, non-GMO project verified, so happy pigs, which is great. They're being fed good food. So some bacon, always good for flavor. I'm going to have to really bump up flavor in other ways without my typical onions and garlic. I got some ground pork, again, really good quality pork, pasture-raised, hormone-free, really important there. I'm going to make my own sausage patties with this, so I have another breakfast option. And again, I have to make it with my own spice blends, so I'll be doing that. I got some grass-fed ground beef just for some burger patties. Super simple. I almost always have ground beef on hand in the freezer or in the fridge because it's so easy to make meals out of ground beef. I also grabbed, at Whole Foods, they do a discount on their chickens on Mondays, their rotisserie chickens. So that's a really good deal, and they actually have punch cards, and if you buy 10 chickens, you get one free, so that's fun. And they actually make a just plain roasted chicken, which is perfect for me because anything that just has like spices on it I have to avoid because odds are it has garlic or onion in it. So plain chicken, this will be great just to eat as is. Make chicken salad with my homemade mayo. So again, easy, quick protein. I'm all about convenience. So that's what I got protein-wise. I also did get some pecans. I'm going to toast these up with some spices for some snacking. My carbs basically moving forward are going to be nuts and fruits and veggies because I won't be able to have those starchy vegetables, root vegetables, or grains. So got some nuts to toast up. I also did pick up some new condiments. So I love mustard and hot sauce. The ones I had in my fridge just had that generic like spices label on them, which I can't take the risk of not knowing what those spices are. So I managed to pick up this Annie's organic Dijon mustard. It's just vinegar, water, mustard seeds, sea salt, and clove. So good to go with that. And I'm super sad I'm not going to be able to have like my sriracha and my tapatio. I'm such a hot sauce lover, aardvark sauce, like all of it. They all have garlic in them. So I also had to find a hot sauce that didn't have xanthan gum, which is a stabilizer, because I can't have anything like that. So xanthan gum, carrageenan, gellan gum, things like that they use to thicken products. So I did manage to find an approved hot sauce at the store. This is Arizona Peppers Organic Harvest Jalapeno Pepper Sauce. Red ripened jalapeno peppers, apple cider vinegar, and salt. Sweet. Alright, I got a ton of produce, some bananas. This is going to make sure I get some good carbs in every day. I simply just do better with carbs. You could do this diet being ketogenic and doing high fat, low carb, but with my thyroid and things like that, I just find I function better with carbs. So I'm going to make sure I'm getting in some good carbs still. So I got some great bananas. I'll freeze some of these for smoothies. I'm going to make those like 2-ingredient banana pancakes, which is just mashed banana and egg. So I have another tasty breakfast option. I picked up some Cara oranges, which are my favorite oranges. They're sort of pink inside, really sweet and juicy. So citrus fruits are allowed on this new diet. So I got some oranges. I did grab some apples for Matt. These are not part of the SIBO diet, and I'm actually already allergic to apples. I can't eat them, so those are for him. And then produce-wise, I did get two. These are strawberries, local strawberries. Yay for berry season, still sticking around. And some raspberries under here. So, veggie-wise, I got lots of greens. Leafy greens are the main thing allowed with this diet. Peppers, some great bell peppers. One quick note on organic versus non-organic. I really recommend checking out the Dirty Dozen list and trying to stick to buying organic for those in particular if you can't afford to do all organic or it's not available. Leafy greens really need to be organic. Berries need to be organic for the most part. So just keep an eye on that. I know it can be expensive, but it's really worth it if you're not getting all those chemicals in your body. So anyway, got some bell peppers and some zucchini. I'm probably going to roast those up together. And then I got a head of cabbage, which is always great. 2 big heads of kale, bunches of kale, I don't know what you want to call them. Some baby spinach, so I can blend these into smoothies and stuff, put them in eggs in the morning, just, all around good for you. Okay, and then to finish things off, since I won't be cooking with onions and garlic, which is just like so hard to fathom since that's like the foundation for everything I cook, to make up for that, I got some good fresh herbs for good flavor instead. So I got, a pack of basil so that I can make, sort of like maybe a pesto, garlic-free, cheese-free pesto. I got a good big bunch of fresh dill. So that's going to go into my paleo ranch that I'm making, and so much of it I'll have to figure out something else to do with it too. I don't know why they sell herbs in such huge bunches. Anyway, and then, sort of a blessing, I am allowed to have chives. So, got some nice fresh chives, and that'll be sort of my onion kick for the weeks ahead, since I can't do normal onions. So, got those for good flavor. Of course, I've got a fully stocked spice cabinet, so I can take advantage of all those too. I do have some, this is allowed, garlic infused olive oil, thanks to my cousin. He made this for me for Christmas, and I have it in my pantry. So, garlic infused oil is okay, so that'll be really handy. I've got my coconut oil that I use for cooking, and then I also have some coconut milk. So this is my favorite brand of coconut milk. There's no thickeners in it at all. It's called Aroy D, coconut milk. It's 100% coconut milk, so no xanthan, no carrageenan, and things like that. It's really thick and creamy. I love it in coffee, smoothies, anything like that. And then, you know, I've got cans of tuna and things like that in the pantry as well. So I'm going to cook all this up so that I have a ton of nice, healthy, fresh food, SIBO Diet friendly food in my fridge this coming week, because I know it's going to be really hectic with the move and packing and everything. So I'm going to do myself a favor and plan and prep, because if you plan to fail, you fail to plan, you plan to fail. That's how it goes. So set yourself up for success by taking the time to do something like this and making sure you're all set for the week ahead. So if you have any other questions about healthy kitchen tips, I've got a couple more videos on my YouTube channel with some different recipes for meal prep. I've got a great one on my favorite cooking fats if you want to check that out and see what I like to cook with. But yeah, send me an email, drop me a message with questions, and let me know what I can do to help you succeed. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. Bye!